Good morning, guys. Okay, so I kind of wanted to do a different style video. As you can tell, I just woke up and this is my waking up voice. And I currently do not have a refrigerator that is working. So my breakfast is Sarah Bomar's pumpkin spice and also the Sarah Bomar's collagen powder in hot water. And that's gonna be my breakfast before the gym. And it's so good. The only one in hot water before today I tried was the blueberry cheesecake, which tastes like a legit, complete, like, just blueberry pie. Oh, it's so good. But I love pumpkin pie, anything, pumpkin spice. The only reason I ever go to Starbucks over the holidays is for, like, the pumpkin spice latte and that kind of stuff. And I'm not a huge coffee addicted person. It's not the coffee. I honestly think it's the flavoring that we put in there. So if you are trying to get rid of coffee and you still like the flavor, this is so good because it tastes almost exactly like it, just without the coffee flavor, if that makes any sense, but it's still really good. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. And I'm gonna be doing kind of like a get ready video with me. So I will talk about random stuff and show you guys how I do my makeup and what I've been using, because it's a lot different than the makeup I used to use when I first started my channel. I'm sorry that basically this is how my house looks. Like, I have random hangers everywhere. I'm not gonna try to make this like a cool, like, ooh, I have pretty lights, because I can't afford that shit. So this is what you get, my natural lighting from my really shitty bathroom. So here we go. Okay, so first thing in the morning, I actually stopped washing my face. I normally use, I always use Tula to wash my face. It looks like this. So Tula products, they are made with probiotics, and I got that a long time ago. Whitney Simmons made a video. She has a discount link code, so use that stuff from her if you look her up. But in the morning, I just use the rose petal witch hazel, and instead of doing like complete like twice a day washing my face. So that's what I'm gonna do, and then I'm gonna show you guys what kind of makeup I use. And yeah, so I'm going to be making a video on how to eat out healthy and where I would choose to eat, because of the fact that my refrigerator is broken. I cannot meal prep. So yeah, although I guess this would be a good time if I wanted to order from like Arizona Fit Kitchen or something, but still at the same time I have nowhere to store it, so I guess not. But I don't know, let me know down in the comments below if you guys have ever like had to deal with a refrigerator out and like what you guys did, because it's interesting. Okay, so I am pretty blind, so I wear Acuvue Oasis contacts. So the first thing I do in the morning is I do like my face rose cleanse, and then I use the Tula Day and Night Cream Moisturizer. And I got this over Christmas time, and this would have lasted me over a year, and then I'm a klutz and I dropped it. So now I only have this much left, and I've been literally like babying it because it wasn't like super expensive. It was on a really good price, but I still paid over $100, and this would have lasted me over a year. I'm so upset. But I don't know how much it costs normally without anything. So I did not learn about washing my face until 2 years ago. And how terrible is that? Like, I didn't know it was good to take care of your face, to wear sunscreen on your face, anything like that. And it's probably why I had so much like terrible acne and as growing up. So it's, yeah, really bad. The moisturizer I use when I'm not wearing makeup is this. It's tinted, and it is for, it has sunscreen in it, but I do not need this because of the stuff I use on my face already has sunscreen in it. I get it from the exact same place. So I use my lotion as my base for my makeup. I don't put any serums. I used to put like gels and everything to get started, but I don't. So I'm just gonna get everything out and get ready. When I was in Texas, either the last time or the time before, my friend Lauren up there taught me how to do makeup, and she went makeup shopping with me and got all these MAC products, and honestly that was like how I did my makeup before, with the matte face foundation and everything like that. But now I just use the eye stuff. So I use the Painter Lily Pot Pro Longwear from MAC. That is what I use as like a base before doing my makeup. And these staple pieces, this color MAC, is what I always use as the base. I'm gonna have to get a new one soon. And then I'm gonna overlay it with this color, and then add this color, and then add this color, and then I play around with pinks. She also made me buy black and dark purple because we were doing a lot of like really cool like show color eyes. She was teaching me as if I ever went, sorry, I have a lot of crap in my eye. She was teaching me makeup, so if I ever stepped on a stage competing wise, I would know how to do all like the crazy fun stuff. But I actually will never compete. I'm using this really crappy dirty brush. I need to clean my brushes right now. Because of all of the autoimmune disorders that I have currently, and will always have, I guess, because they're permanently, I have a disease and a couple autoimmunes. It's not possible. That kind of stress on my body will throw me out for months and months and months. And I know that I'm mentally strong enough to get myself to that weight and to like that strict of a diet because I've done it before. But I could be doing just fine and something little would happen, and with what I have, any type of stress, even just to my body, whether it's outside stress or like relationships or anything like that, it can make my stomach basically blow up. So I would get to like the week of the show probably really nervous, and then I would look bloated and there would be nothing I can honestly do because that's just what happens with my body. So now I'm taking this light and I'm just gonna put it all over where I did my eyeshadow, or my primer, just so that it's like, oh, dang it. I left my pug on my bed. Everyone say hi to Minnie, she's a little baby. Okay, so I'm doing this really fast. Get ready with me because I'm actually getting ready to go hit glutes at the gym. So next I'm going to be going over my eyes with this lighter brown that I have, and I'm just going to do like a windshield wiper in my crease. This is the brush I use. I don't know what any of these brushes are called, nor do I remember where I got them. I think I got them at Sephora, but I've gone to like Sephora, Walmart, MAC, and gone through a lot of like random. I just know that you want like a fluffier type of brush for this one. And then I have this nice fluffy super soft brush as like a blender brush, and after every single color, after I started with the lighter, I will just blend it out and make like little circles around my eyes. I always do my eye makeup first because I think it's just a lot easier. It's not the best, it's not the worst eye makeup. I know that a lot of people do their primer first. I just don't like stuff falling on my face. So next I'm going in with my little bit of a darker brown. And now with this one, I either use these two brushes. So notice how it has like a little falling off situation. It's crooked. So you want that so that you can get just in the crease and a little bit down. So I always like tap off the excess, and then I'm just coming in right to the center of my eye and then just right on the down. I haven't been asked to do my makeup since I did it my old way when I first started my channel, so I don't even know if you guys want to know, but this is still the same way I would do my eye makeup. So at least we're getting somewhere with a request. My voice is not okay yet. I'm still drinking my hot protein powder as my hot drink for breakfast, but being a fitness coach and talking all day, I do not have the same voice as I did before. So now I'm just gonna again blend it out. Makes everything so much prettier. When I used to do my eye makeup when I was little, I would use my finger and just like swatch it on there. And sometimes, I mean, I guess it could look good, but most of the times it was atrocious. It's so good. It's like you get that pumpkin spice latte from Starbucks, but without all of the shitty sugar and shitty fake products that they put in coffee. Because I don't know if you know this, but coffee can also make you break out, ladies. So if you drink a lot of coffee, that might be why you're getting breakouts. Right now, I have a breakout on my face right here because I am on my time of the month, and whenever I get on my time of the month, my nose gets super oily. Like, oh, real oily. I use one of those like I don't remember what it's called. If you ladies know what I'm talking about, that little blue pad that you can wipe on your face and it collects the oil. I did that last night and it was absolutely disgusting because I didn't wear any makeup to work, and I came home and I was like, why is my skin so oily? And I was like, oh yeah, it's because I'm still on that time of the month. Fun times. Okay, so I took this really dark color and I just literally went into the corners just tiny bit. And then I'm still, of course, going to blend it out. And the brush that you want to use for your little corners is something very small and circular. Then this is always the base of my eyes. Sometimes I'll leave it like this, so if you guys can see, I will just leave this completely done. But most of the time lately, I've been putting a little bit of pink just over the top of my eye to kind of make it just like a little bit different. I use a flat high brush. I know you guys probably are like, what the hell, she doesn't wash her brushes, but I do, just not every freaking day, because who has time for that? I know you're supposed to. I'm not a makeup artist. So I'm just going over, very lightly tapping and just going back and forth with this pink just over where I did the brown earlier. And then I'm going to again blend it out. Sometimes I will add some glitter in right here in the center, or I'll pat on some more different colors, like a dark color all over or a lighter color. But this is what I'm doing. I'm literally going to the gym. The only reason I'm doing my makeup before the gym is because I'm going to the gym, then I'm going out to eat, and then I'm going to try to edit right before I have to go to work, so I don't want to have to spend this time later before I go to work. So sometimes I will do some eyeliners. I'm very random with my eyeliners on what I do. This one is almost gone. It's the Maybelline Long Lasting Drama Waterproof Gel Pencil in the color Glazed Toffee. Yeah, Glazed Toffee. This is my favorite. I like brown eyeliners. I do not like black eyeliners. Or sometimes I'll use Metallic Luster Liner from Anastasia Beverly Hills in the color Liquid Gold, because it gives me just like a lighter eye. Today I'll probably use my brown, and I'm sometimes will put it under and in the inner part of my crease of my eye up at the top. So it's kind of sketchy, but you just like barely put it in and just close your eye a little bit. And what I like about this gel, this Maybelline one, is it goes on so easy. You barely have to touch where you want it to go. But that can also be a bad thing because you can get this all over your eyeball. So just be careful. It does suck putting on stuff with your contacts up in the corners. Alright, so now that my makeup is done, I will wet a Q-tip and just go underneath if I got any like black falling or anything like that. My next step that I used to do when I did a fuck ton of makeup, which is not healthy for your skin, is I would put that like gel, liquid, clear stuff, what is it called, primer, all over my face, and then I would get a beauty blender brush, do 3 different liquids, blend it all over my face, then do a lighter one to highlight, and then I would go over it with 2 different powders and bronzer, blush, highlight, do my eyebrows, and lashes. It took me quite a hot minute to do my makeup, and it was so heavy on my face. Now what I use, I'll show you outside of the packet because I actually just got another one. I use the Pure Press Base Mineral Foundation Recharge SPF 20 has in it. It's awesome, from Jane Iredale. So I get this from my dermatologist. If you're in Tucson, Foothills Dermatology sells it. It comes with this really cool, like, awesome little sponge you have to use. It's not very expensive for the makeup. I used to use one of my little liquid foundations. Minnie, get out of the trash. One of my little foundations would have cost me more than this entire little thing. So I am going to use what I have left with my sponge. Once this is done, I will throw out this sponge and use the new one. I do wash my sponge with, what is that called? With Cetaphil, because Cetaphil face cleaner will actually get rid of a lot of the actual makeup in your stuff. So that is what I use to clean all of my brushes and everything like that. So I just start on my nose and then go underneath my eyes and just go in a circle and go from the inside out. And at first, I didn't like this makeup because I felt like it wasn't as coverage, but this makeup, once you try it, it feels amazing on your skin. You don't feel like you're wearing makeup, but you do get some good coverage. I do put a little bit more stuff on top. You don't want to just do all this and then walk out of the house. You need to put a little bit of bronzer or something on your face, otherwise it will look a little bit weird. But I feel like that's with every single makeup that we have. Sorry if I look super scary because I don't even know how the lighting looks on camera. I know that my lighting isn't that great, but all right, let's see. So I kind of just put it all around my face until I get the desired like coverage. This is almost done. I'm so excited to use my new face pad because this is still really soft, and I've used this for a couple months, like washing it. But when it's brand new, it is the softest sponge ever, and it just feels so good. So I put it a little bit underneath, but this is my color, my natural color, so I don't have to. I hate that I got a breakout. It's the worst, but whatever. Okay, so now that that is set, I will then go in with the two stuff. Sometimes I'll do this. Lately I've been doing it because I want a little bit extra like darkness because I just got tan. It's Give Me Sun by MAC, and then The Dark by MAC. It's like a little finish, so I just lightly, very lightly, take a really fluffy brush and just do a circle, tap it off, and I'm just gonna go around my face where I'm not gonna put highlight over. So right underneath, here, I don't go my nose, and I don't go underneath my eyes, and then I just blend it down on my neck. The dark, I just go over my circle around my face, and that is what, these two is what I would do after I did all of that liquid shit that I used to put on my face. I actually just recently did my makeup the old way, and my boyfriend's like, it made your face look lighter, this one makes your face look darker, they both look good, but I think he likes my new makeup better too, and so do I, and it just feels good. It's good for you. It's good for your face, and you need to be taking care of your face a lot more. So, Tartelette palette, our Tarteist Pro Glow. I got this from one of the packages I get from, I cannot remember the name right now. It's a Fun Box, something like that. So obviously you can see I've used a lot of it. These are the two highlights, and then there's like a little bronzy. There's bronzer, there's more highlights. So I take the bottom two and I dab in the top two like highlights, tap it off, and I just go in to bronze up my cheeks. I'm doing this in the side thing. Then I do the same thing on my forehead and right underneath my chin. And that's going to give a little bit of dimension. I am not a makeup pro. This is just what I do. And I'm doing written videos on Friday, so if you guys want to know how to do makeup, that's it. Sometimes I will put some blush on my cheeks. So I have this from MAC. Wow. It is old and I cannot see Hushie Tone. Here, I'll open it up so you can see it a little bit better. This one is sparkly. I have a sparkly one, and then I have just a normal one. I have this blush brush, which no idea where I got it from. And I just go on the top of my cheeks, right here. I like barely put blush because when I was younger, I was a very blushy person. I just smile and I blush, and I was really embarrassed about it, and that was something that I was really, really, really just insecure about. So, not insecure about it anymore, but I think it just stuck with me. So then I go back to my Tarteist Glow palette, and I'm going to use these top two highlights with this fluffy brush, and I just tap both of them, and I'm putting it right on top of my cheek. And then I do put it all the way on the bridge of my nose and then more on the tip. And that is the only places that I personally do highlight. Oh, besides, I almost forgot, the inner of my eyes. So I just go right in the center. I like how it's like, just makes my eyes like pop a little bit more. So see, I don't know if you can tell in this really orangey, yellowy lighting. So sometimes I do my eyebrows. It's very, very, very minimal stuff that I do because my eyebrow lady's amazing where I get my eyebrows waxed. I do not do the, I don't even know what that, you know what I'm talking about, where they pluck your eyebrows out. I don't know if that's healthier for your skin. It probably is, but I really like my eyebrow lady. So I brush out my eyebrows, and then I take this Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade. I have all these fancy stuff because when I went shopping with Lauren, she got me all of it. And I literally barely tap, and then I like get excess across. And I just start from like the center, and I barely put anything in it. Do I even know if I'm doing anything? I'm not sure. I'm darkening it a little bit, and then I just brush it out again. Like sometimes I won't even do this stuff because I feel like what am I really doing? I'm just making it look cleaner, I think, especially brushing it out if I have any like little stragglies. That's all I do to my eyebrows. I don't spend 30 minutes filling in or anything like that. I've been really thankful. I have very thick hair, which I will make a hair video on. So I'm good in that department. I did have somebody ask me how to get their hair thicker. I think that's naturally you're born with thick hair. I could be wrong, but I don't know how to get thicker hair, so that won't be in my video. But everything else, I'm getting it longer and healthier, that will be in my video coming up. Then after I do my eyebrows, I go back in with the brush that I used for the pink, and I just go right underneath my eyes just to give it a little bit pop of color. I don't even add more pink to it. I just use the leftover. So now I have like a little bit of color underneath my eye. Next step I would do normally, I just got my eyelashes lifted and tinted by itself. They're not fake. I would normally use my eyelash curler and curl each one, but now I'm just going with my absolute favorite ever. It's Marc Jacobs mascara. I am debating on getting fake eyelashes. My boyfriend thinks I shouldn't, and he says they're a lot of work, but I would love not to have to do this step because I despise putting on mascara because it sometimes messes up your eyes, and I think it's really pretty. Like my friend Jessie Grace, she gets her eyelashes done and it just pops her face. It's so cool. So I just start with my makeup, like my mirror really down low, and I am just fanning up, and I'm going to, look, I already got it on my actual face, which is not my eyelashes. So I just go around, and the reason I like Marc Jacobs so much is because it's really dark, and you can build and it won't get all like clumped together and stuck, and it's like a really pretty one. This lady at Sephora convinced me one day, and I bit her sale, and I'm glad I did because now it's the only mascara I'll use. Doom, doom, doom. Do, 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 do. See, like, this is a hassle. Just like, then I'm going to go in for a second time to try to make them look a little bit longer. I just don't think boys understand makeup, nor do I understand, like, they don't understand anything. Like, most guys are like, you need to wear makeup, blah, blah, blah. It's like, yeah, we don't, as like girls, sure, we don't need to wear makeup, but I don't know, it's kind of fun. And you kind of get to like be creative and make your own like style and look. It's like almost like an accent piece when you're getting dressed. So now that I have gotten mascara freaking everywhere, and I have one eyelash that always wants to go down. Like, what is that? Like, what are you doing with your life? Get up there. There we go. Okay. I then see how I'm just like fucked up my face? Go in, wet my Q-tip, and very lightly try not to take off my foundation and highlight and get everything out underneath my eyes or on top, like on this eye. I did get a little bit on top. And yeah, I'm just a klutz when I do my makeup. Klutz when I do everything, really. Okay, final step of my makeup, I use the Jane Iredale, I don't know if I'm saying it right, but the exact same foundation base that I get from my dermatologist. It is an overlay setting spray, and this one is the Balance Hydration, I don't know what kind, but it smells so good. I think there's 3 different kinds, and I do about this far away, and you just need 2 spritz, and it sets in your face because of the actual powder. It looks really powdery, but after you put the setting spray on and give it about 15 minutes, it just sinks in and sets in, and it looks really pretty. I probably look super orange in this lighting, but when I go into a natural setting, and you guys have seen my pictures or my YouTube videos, this is all I do. And that was a how I do my makeup and get ready with me video. I'm now going to get dressed and go do glutes, and yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy this. Girls, to see how I do my makeup, I don't know. I will put chapstick on. I'm not a lipstick person, so that is my morning routine, and it takes me not even 15 minutes. So hope I helped. If you have any questions down below, let me know, or any tips or what you guys want to see next. Please, if you like this video, please give me a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the little bell if you want to be notified when I do make videos, because I do them very frequently. So I will see you guys soon. Have a great day. Okay, so you can tell I'm not as orange, I think, and I'm all ready for glute day. I have my Victoria's Secret and then some Victoria's Secret pants because I'm kind of obsessed with Victoria's Secret. If you don't follow me on Instagram, it's at Country Fit. I post a lot of stuff in that Victoria's Secret stuff. I don't know, just random stuff. But you can see kind of like more natural light. My makeup is not as orangey in that lighting, but I'll see you guys later. Okay, bye.